Welcome to Living a Sustainable Dream, and I'm Krista. Today I wanted to talk with you a little bit about our outbuildings and why we placed them where we did. So as Mark and I have been building on our homestead the past 5 to 6 years, we've built many different outbuildings. And as you can see behind me, and I'm going to kind of just point a few out, they're all really kind of centrally located, and we did that on purpose. For one, when you live in northern Idaho and you have a lot of snow, traveling in the snow, building paths, snow blowing your paths, walking on the snow it's cumbersome and it's difficult. It gets slippery, it gets icy, and it's a lot of work. So we decided we wanted to kind of have our buildings, the ones that we use a lot, as close as possible. So let me just point out a few to you. So as you can see behind me, we have a little building on the right side of our house, and it is our pump house. And our pump house, we located there close to the home because inside our pump house, we have our manhole that goes down to our cistern. And then we also have another hole that Mark created for to hold the pump that pumps our water from our cistern into our house. And if something ever went wrong with that pump, which it has, or for some reason the cistern gets drained of water and we need to prime the pump, we can get to it no matter the season, spring, summer, winter, and fall. So we wanted those two things especially undercover and close to the home so that we could get to them whenever we wanted. And then also in there, we store our generator. So the pump house, again, we wanted close to the home. And that has proven for Mark and I to be awesome because it's very close to home, easy to shovel, easy to get to. So that was great. So that's our pump house. Then you see our house, and in the back, you can kind of see our solar panels a little bit on the other side of the house there. And we placed our solar panels also close to our home so that again, when Mark hooked everything up, we aren't running a ton of cord and paying a ton of money for all the cords that come from the panels in the ground through your home and to your battery bank. So again, we wanted those close. And also in the wintertime, when the snow gets on our panels and we have to actually scrape them off sometimes, easy to get to. Again, a little path, don't have to make a long one, and we can get to our panels, scrape off the snow, and be ready to go and generate power even in the winter. Especially in Idaho, it's great. We have the storms come in and the storms leave, and then we have our sun, and so we really want to obviously catch that power. So we placed our panels pretty close to the house. Then you'll see my front garden. The front garden, I wanted, our vegetable garden, I wanted close to the home. This is probably selfish on my part, but during the summertime, when it's really rolling, I've got my chard in there, I got my spinach in there, you got your tomatoes, your carrots, and your onions, and all that stuff. If I want something for my herbs, if I want something for a meal, I just go out my little front door, the little red door right there, go to my garden, cut it up, go right back in, and I've got my kitchen right there. It's awesome. So having a front garden, if you're a gardener, is awesome. It's great. So we wanted this garden close to the house as well. And also where we live, we have a lot of animals, deer, elk, whatever, rabbits. They're going to eat everything out of your garden. And so we had to fence it up. And so we've got ours all fenced up. We've got a great gate, keeps the animals out. And also when our chickens are in there, it keeps the chickens in and the other animals out too that won't eat our chickens. So that has proved to be awesome as well. Let me talk about our woodshed too. We just built the woodshed a couple years ago. I think it's been a couple years now, 2 or 3 years. And our woodshed holds about 12 cord of wood. And again, up in Idaho, it is so nice to have it covered. When it snows, we can come right down, obviously. Okay, now look at this. From our front door, we can make one path. We can make one path by the garden to the woodshed and our chicken coop, because our chicken coop is just on the other side of that woodshed. One path. Awesome. I can get my firewood and we can feed our chickens. No problem. And we're not making, 50 paths, I don't know how many yards away or whatever. This has proved for us anyway to be really convenient, efficient, and easy. We just wanted to kind of talk with you a little bit about why we placed our buildings where we did and why we did. So I just encourage you, when you have your piece of land, take a look at your land. Think about the seasons that you have on your land, spring, summer, winter, and fall. And we also include mud season up here in Idaho. So pretty much we say we have 5 seasons. But anyway, think about that because, working a homestead is a lot of work. And my husband and I, the work on the homestead's never done. There's always something to do. There's always a new project that we've got to do or that we should do or whatever. And, depending on what's really happening, sometimes you think, oh, we're going to do A, B, and C. Well, as you're going, you're like, you know what, that's C. It's become an A priority. It needs to move up. So you're always kind of shifting what's important. So when you're thinking about, coming on a piece of land, it's really good to, like I said, think about the seasons. Think about your dirt. Think about the topography of your land, and place your buildings that are convenient for you. Convenient for what you want to do, what you like to do, and what you'd like to produce on your homestead. Whether it's animals, gardens, orchards, you name it. We are also in the process of this summer, we're going to break ground on our shop. And where are we going to locate that? Right here. Why? Once again, because when we're shoveling snow, Mark is snow plowing. He plows right out of here. It'll be right in front of our shop. We aren't plowing a whole nother area to get to our shop. It's what we already plow and what we already drive in on the winter, and it'll be cleared and it'll be easy to do. We just really like, keeping our things kind of close to the hub that we really use on a daily basis, and things that are crucial to also the systems of our house so that we can, have our house run efficiently. And just as a little aside, when I was growing up, I would be driving out in the country and you'd see the farms, and you'd have little hub and trees and then all the acreage, right? And all their little buildings. I now know why they do that. It's really easy to have all your stuff in just one location and right around you, so that you can do what you need to do as easy as you can and as efficiently as you can, because like I said, there's a lot of work that we do on the homestead. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you when you're kind of getting your land, starting to think about what you want to do with it, where you want to place your house, where you want to place your outbuildings, your gardens, orchards, whatever, your animals, your barns, all of that. Just think about that before you kind of break ground, because in the long run, it'll really save you a lot of time. Thank you for watching. This is Living a Sustainable Dream, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.